No, it was further down. Damn.
Way.
You picked the wrong fight!
Now I'm in the groove! Annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Now! Here! Feel! Mega Ray! I'll complete this one! This is it!
Demon Tank!
I'll heal you all! Lightning Orb! Light Orb!
Take this!
Eagle
It's
Fly!
over!
Healing Sword! In here! That!
Demon Tank!
Mega Ray!
No further!
Here's the... I'll heal you all!
Ignite!
Magic! Tidal Wave!
Now I'm real mad!
Thank you. Thank you. Will this help? Light after lightning defense!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll heal you all!
Shattering Castle!
Pieces!
Blinded Falcon!
Healing Circle! Radiant Pierce!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
In here! Mega Ray! More for the Cowboy!
It's time!
Go first!
Win!
I'll heal you all!
Rising Phoenix!
Healing Circle!
I really owe you one.
Sword Return!
Radiant Pierce!
Do it!
It's over! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
A comfortable win. That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Where am I supposed to go? Head for the hidden underground dock west of Nizing. Oh my god, was I supposed to go through here?
We've reached our destination. Little help!
Can't get out of this!
Lunar Corruption!
Take this!
Annihilation! Now! Radiant Flight!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Steering! Primed and ready! Condensed!
Where are you going? Eat
Thunder
this!
Blade! By the power of water!
In the groove!
Steering Flame! Dundee Supernova! Barely a blip on our radar. Poodle senses an owl around here.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
It's on! I'm on it! Take this! Take this! It's not on!
Eruption! Lightning strike! Now, Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Annihilation! Annihilation! Mega ray! Blah, 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 magic!
Damn it!
Sweet now.
It's too fast!
There!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
This is Warrior Flame! Reload!
Finish
I'm
it!
Mega ray!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Go no further!
Now or never. Talon Horde! Hug it!
Thunderblade!
No further! Rise not today! I'm on it!
If now you see what I can do! Annihilation! Mega ray!
Do it!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
You're mine!
Searing flame! Lightning raging cascade! Searing flame! Mega ray!
Finish it!
Lost! Demon's descent!
Flashing bang!
With this, I can become even stronger!
Pow! I'm on it! Talon Horde!
Lunar corruption! Supernova! Purge malevolence! Arctic water Reload!
Eternal devastation!
Lost! Demon's descent!
Flashing bang!
Uy, uy, uy.
Lunar corruption! Too much further
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And troubling to me! Now you see what I can do!
Power of water!
Finish it!
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Glacial spear.
Here's the evil! Freeze laser! I'm ready for the next battle!
What is this? Oh, lure.
think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidrea fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat, even if there are signs of destruction. It would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
No choice.
I never lightning condemned.
Eagle Mirage!
Just get in, Storm. By the power of
You
love.
picked the wrong fight.
Annihilation. Feel. Radiant. Here. More for the
You're done.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Eat this.
There. And again. Lightning condemned.
Do it.
Dohaline.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Onward and upward.
Get lost.
Raging
I never fit. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
I'll be saving this one.
Swallow dance.
Relax. Astral energy. Full throttle. The
got
waters
flyers.
of
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
A comfortable win.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'll tear you apart. Astral Power Malevolent. Waterfall. More for the stockpile.
Healing circle.
You picked the wrong fight.
Where are you going?
Its armor's too strong. A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Be my guest.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Eagle fly.
Lunar blast.
Sword lane alpha.
Not in your dreams.
Radiant
Pierce. Radiant Pierce.
Now I'm real mad!
Lightning. Downfall.
And now back into the fray. By the power of water.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Raging Cascade.
Field. Nothing gets by me.
Arctic waterfall.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You guys want to rest here?
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
This must be the vessel I was talking about earlier.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I could care. I want to see
Hold
just
that pose
Shion.
long.
That's it.
Any
I could care less about these guys.
It's safe.
Even has it really?
Not to. And to a.
So then why would
We must. It is a.
is because
Of course. And that.
For one thing, they give you
I
way
wor-
too many party
if you
members to
didn't-
go through.
You think.
if that,
I mean, look
why
at this
else-
conversation.
What
Jesus.
did any
What I have come to. I mean.
and you
Well.
does that make
Insofar.
no?
Are you.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah, and it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
I took a look.
Thank...
You know,
When we...
yeah, I bet
Yeah.
ever since and sometimes, but no matter how much I pull, and then I stop.
You're not...
Yeah,
And that...
Alphen.
Zephyr...